Listen to me carefully, because this might be the turning point in your life. You think you've got time, don't you? You wake up, scroll your phone, hit snooze again and again, and tell yourself, tomorrow I'll start. Tomorrow I'll change. But here's the truth nobody wants to face. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed. The clock is ticking, whether you move or not. Every second you waste, someone else is out there grinding, someone else is building their dream, someone else is taking what could have been yours. And while you're sitting in comfort, your goals are slipping further and further away. You want success? Then stop treating your life like it's a rehearsal. This is it. This is the real show. And if you don't show up right now, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. You've got dreams buried inside of you, dreams that keep you up at night, visions that you push aside because they feel too big, too impossible. But let me ask you something. Who told you that you can't? Who said you're not good enough? Who convinced you that you should settle for average when you know in your gut you were born for more? The only thing standing between you and everything you've ever wanted is the story you keep telling yourself. And that story, it's a lie. The truth is, you have the power right now to flip the switch. To decide that from this moment on, excuses die and action begins. Think about this. The people you look up to, the ones you admire, they weren't born different from you. They didn't come into this world with some magical gift you don't have. They were just relentless. They were just willing to do what others weren't. They showed up every single day, even when it hurt, even when nobody believed in them, even when it seemed impossible. And that's the difference, consistency over comfort. You keep waiting for motivation, but motivation doesn't come first. Action does. When you move, when you push, when you grind, the motivation follows. Stop living like you've got forever. You don't. The harsh reality. Life doesn't wait. Opportunities don't wait. Time doesn't wait. And if you keep waiting for the perfect moment, you'll wake up one day and realize it's gone. Every single day is a test. Every single day is a chance to prove to yourself that you can rise above laziness, fear, and doubt. And if you want to win, you've got to pass that test daily. So let me ask you, what are you doing with your today? Because that's all you really have. Forget yesterday. Forget tomorrow. Right now, in this very second, you've got a choice. Stay comfortable, stay stuck, keep dreaming, or get up, fight, and build the life you've always wanted. You want to know the truth about why most people never make it. It's not because they don't have the talent. It's not because they don't have the brains. It's because they don't have the guts to stay in the fight long enough. They quit the moment it gets uncomfortable. They fold when it gets hard. And here's the secret. Success doesn't live in comfort. Success is found in the trenches, in the grind, in the sweat, in the late nights when everybody else is sleeping and you're still going. Success lives where pain lives. That's why most people never touch it. They're too afraid of the work, too afraid of the sacrifice. But let me tell you something powerful. The pain you feel while chasing your dream is temporary, but the regret of quitting lasts forever. Do you hear me? Forever. You don't want to be 40, 50, 60 years old looking back on your life saying, if only I had tried harder, if only I hadn't given up, if only I believed in myself when I had the chance. Don't let that be you. You've got a shot right here, right now. You've got an opportunity to create a future that makes your present struggle worth it. Don't waste it. And here's the thing. Every single excuse you're making right now, someone else out there is using as fuel. You say you don't have enough time. Somebody else with less time is making it happen. You say you don't have enough money. Somebody else started with nothing and built an empire. You say you're tired. Somebody else is pushing through exhaustion because they refuse to let their dream die. Stop convincing yourself that your circumstances are an anchor. They're not. They're the fire that can push you forward if you let them. Think about the people who inspire you most, the athletes, the entrepreneurs, the creators, the leaders. Do you know what they all have in common? They decided. That's it. They decided that failure was not an option. They decided that no matter how long it took, they were going to win. They decided that the pain, the rejection, the long nights, the doubts, the loneliness, it was all worth it. They didn't wait for someone to hand them permission. They gave themselves permission. And the moment they decided, the world had no choice but to get out of their way. You're sitting on power you don't even realize you have. Power to change your life. Power to inspire millions. Power to leave a legacy that outlives you. But you'll never tap into it if you keep letting fear and excuses run the show. Every day you delay, you're feeding your weakness. But every day you take action, no matter how small, you're feeding your strength. And whichever one you feed is the one that grows. So let me ask you again, what are you feeding today? Your excuses or your greatness? Let's talk about your mind. The battlefield where every war is won or lost before it even begins. Because here's the truth. Your body can go farther than you think. Your talent can take you places you don't even believe yet. But if your mind isn't locked in, none of it matters. Your mind is the strongest muscle you have, but most people let it run wild like a spoiled child, whining, complaining, making excuses. And then they wonder why their life never changes. You've got to take control of that voice inside your head. You know the one I'm talking about, the one that says, "I'm too tired, I can't do this, I'll start tomorrow, maybe I'm not good enough." That voice has been robbing you of your potential for years. And unless you decide right here, right now to stop listening, it will keep robbing you until there's nothing left. But here's the truth. You are stronger than that voice. You don't have to obey it. You can replace it with a new voice, the one that says, "Get up, keep going, you're not done, you are built for this." You see, greatness is not about talent, it's about mental toughness. It's about the ability to keep moving when everything in you screams to stop. Champions aren't made when it's easy. They're made when it's brutal. They're made when nobody's watching. They're made when the pain is unbearable, but they refuse to back down. That's when the magic happens. Let me tell you something. You're not going to feel motivated every day. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. Motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going when motivation is dead. That's why the people who succeed are not the ones who feel like it every day. They're the ones who show up regardless of how they feel. They lace up their shoes when they're tired. They get out of bed when the alarm goes off, no matter what. They put in the work, rain or shine, energy or no energy, because they understand this. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Stop chasing the quick high of feeling motivated and start building the unshakable habit of discipline. Discipline is your superpower. Discipline will drag you out of bed when your body begs for sleep. Discipline will carry you to the gym when your mind says stay home. Discipline will push you to study, to grind, to create, to work on your dream while everyone else is wasting time. And discipline doesn't just change what you do, it changes who you are. And let me be real with you. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to do everything right. You just have to be relentless. Fall 7 times, get up 8. Fail 100 times, get up 101. That's how you win. Not by avoiding failure, but by refusing to stay down when it happens. The only way you lose is if you quit. As long as you keep getting up, as long as you keep fighting, you're still in the game. And if you stay in the game long enough, you will win. So burn this into your mind. Your excuses are weak. Your doubts are lies. Your fear is temporary. But your strength is eternal if you choose to unlock it. Let's step into something most people never think about: legacy. You see, too many people are so stuck in the grind of their day-to-day life that they never ask the question, what am I leaving behind? What impact am I making? And I'm not talking about money or material things. I'm talking about the mark you leave on people's lives. I'm talking about the way they'll remember your name when you're gone. Because the truth is, you will be remembered, either as someone who gave up or someone who stood tall, either as someone who made excuses or someone who made history. Which one do you want to be? Every single day you are writing your story. And you may not realize it, but others are reading it. Your kids, your friends, your family, people who look up to you. They are watching how you handle pressure, how you face failure, how you respond when life punches you in the mouth. You think it doesn't matter, but it does. Because you're not just living for yourself, you're living for the people who will follow after you. The way you choose to live becomes their permission slip for what's possible. If you quit, they'll think quitting is okay. If you push through, they'll believe pushing through is possible. And here's the hard truth: comfort leaves no legacy. Nobody remembers the person who played it safe, who stayed in their little bubble, who never took risks. You don't inspire anyone by hiding. You inspire people by daring, by stepping into the unknown, by risking failure, by going all in when nobody else will. Legacy is built in the uncomfortable places, in the moments when fear says stop but you say go. So ask yourself, what do you want your life to stand for? Do you want people to say, he had potential but he wasted it? Or do you want them to say, that man, that woman, they fought for everything they had. They never quit. They left something behind that made us better. That choice is yours every single day. And don't get it twisted. Legacy isn't built by some huge dramatic event. It's built in the small daily decisions. It's built when you choose to show up one more time. It's built when you put in the work no one else wants to do. It's built when you keep promises to yourself. Legacy is the sum of those little moments of discipline stacked on top of each other until they create a mountain no one can ignore. You don't have to change the whole world, but you do have to change your world. Start with your family. Start with your community. Start with one person. Give them hope by living your truth. Give them permission to dream by chasing yours. Give them strength by showing them your scars. That's how legacies are built, not by being perfect, but by being real and relentless. And listen to me, your time is not unlimited. One day your clock will run out. One day you won't wake up to another sunrise. One day all you'll have is the story you left behind. Don't wait until it's too late to live with urgency. Don't wait until you're old and filled with regret, wishing you had pushed harder, wishing you had started sooner, wishing you had been braver. Live now, push now, fight now, build your legacy now. Because the future is not promised, but your legacy, that can be forever. So here we are, standing at the end of this message, but for you, it's the beginning of something greater. I want you to understand something. Your life changes the moment you decide it does. Not tomorrow, not when it's convenient, not when it feels easy. Right now. That's the moment when everything shifts, because life is not waiting for you to get ready. Opportunity doesn't sit around while you take your time. It comes and goes, and if you're not prepared, you'll miss it. But if you're hungry, if you're ready, if you're willing to put in the work, you can grab it and make it yours. This is your wake-up call. This is the reminder you've been searching for. You've been saying, one day. Well, one day is today. You've been saying, I'll try. No, try is done. Now it's time to do. You've been waiting for permission. This is it. You don't need anyone else's approval. You don't need anyone else's blessing. The only permission you need is your own. Stop waiting for someone to come and save you. Nobody's coming. It's you. It's always been you. And that's the best news you could ever hear, because it means the power has been in your hands all along. But you've got to make a decision. Are you going to keep living the same cycle, repeating the same patterns, holding yourself back with the same excuses? Or are you going to rise? Are you going to break the chains, push past the pain, and step into the version of yourself you've always known you could be? That's the choice. No one can make it for you, it's on you. And when you decide, when you truly decide, watch what happens. Doors start opening, energy starts flowing, momentum builds. People who doubted you will start to wonder how you did it. And you'll know the truth. You did it because you refused to quit. You did it because you chose discipline over comfort, courage over fear, action over excuses. You became unstoppable because you made the choice to keep going when most would have stopped. And here's what I want you to remember. Your journey is not just about you. There are people waiting on your courage. There are lives you haven't even touched yet that are waiting for the moment you step into your greatness. The ripple effect of your decision to rise will outlive you. That's your legacy. That's your mark on this world. And the only thing standing in the way of that future is hesitation. So stop hesitating. Stop overthinking. Stop doubting. Decide right now, today is the day. This is your time. This is your season. You are not weak. You are not average. You are not done. You are powerful. You are capable. You are chosen, and you are ready. The world is waiting for you to move, so move.